On this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to save thousands of gallons of water per year and by saving you so much on your water bill just by changing out your flush lever into this dual push action flush valve. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned. Welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, please consider pressing the subscribe and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. The very first thing that you need to do is take out the ball float from your toilet tank. This will make installation a lot easier. Now we are going to be using the Danco. This is the Hydro-Right 2-inch, or will work also in a 2.5 flush valve opening. So make sure that this is compatible first with your toilet before purchasing. If you're interested on this product after the video, make sure you check out the link on the descriptions down below. I'll leave everything that I used on this video and also all the other options that you can choose from. But you will be replacing your old pull lever and you're going to be replacing it with this dual push lever. For this test, I'm not going to be measuring how much gallons of water wasted every flush, so I'm using a tape measure to measure that amount. It started off at 8 inches, and every time I flush on the regular lever, it does go down all the way to 3 inches. So you will have to do the math on that. This gallon of water that I'm using inside this tank is a 1.6 gallon. Shut off the water supply. This valve is located underneath the toilet tank. Turn it in a clockwise position to shut the water off, and you will be taking out this floating ball valve if you have one, and this will open up more area, more space for us to work with when we install the new flush valve. Now you will have to take off the flapper that is connected to your overflow tube right underneath. Now you have a choice if you want to save this in case you want to reuse it for future use, or you can just throw this away and replace it with a brand new one. Now this is our new flush mechanism lever. This is going to be a push button style. Make sure that you test it out and it works well. And to do this one, for the flush valve, you will have to twist it and separate into two parts. For the bottom part, you're going to have to slide this over the overflow tube. So the fill tube you will have to take out so that you can slide this over onto the overflow tube. Right when you slide this new mechanism over the overflow tube, there is a zip tie that is connected to it, and all you have to do is tighten that down so it will hug nicely on over the overflow tube. Once that's done, now just take your new flush valve mechanism and then just twist it right over. Take out the old lever that you have. This is easy. Just unscrew that little plastic bolt and then slide this off. Now you're going to take your new dual flush button and you're going to insert that through the tank and make sure you secured it with the nut. Once that's positioned in place, take the little flush mechanism and make sure you push that against the blue collar so that it locks in place. Take your fill tube and reinsert it onto the overflow tube. Turn on back the water supply. Make sure it fills back up. Now the issue here is this will continue overflowing if you do not insert the ball valve. See how it keeps going and it just keeps draining into the overflow tube? That's pretty much counterproductive. It's gonna make you waste a lot more water and it's gonna continue to run. That's why it's very important that you put back this ball valve. Now there is an option where you don't have to use this old ball float. There is an upgrade version where there is a new fill valve that is from Danco as well. That is an upgrade version of this. If you install that, then you wouldn't need this ball valve anymore because that's an upgraded amount. But if you're planning to just use the ball valve and this mechanism, then you should be okay. Alright, so now the water level has to be below the top portion of this little lever right here. So you're going to have to push this all the way down so that it is about ½ inch below the water level. So keep gauging it, push down. In this case, I had to push it down a little bit more. And now you can see that it's about ½ inch below the water line from the top of that blue lever. Now we're going to test it out. Here we are at 8 inches again. I'm going to push just the one drop option, and you see that it just goes down to the 6-inch mark. It no longer went down to the 3-inch, and it still maintains a nice flush pressure and it has a nice flush rate. Now we're gonna go and push down the regular flush, just like if we had a normal flush. Maybe you went number 2 or something, and it went back to the 3-inch mark. So the main takeaway for this product is having that dual option where you can flush for a number 1 or a number 2. Hopefully you found this video helpful, friends. Please hit that big thumbs up, subscribe, and notification bell. And if you're interested in this product, I'll leave it in the description down below for that quick link. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.